Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. I am Controlled Chaos and I am playing on the City of Heroes Rebirth server. If you want to join me, you're more than welcome to. Just send me a tell-in game and I'll invite you in a group as this is the community gameplay. It's the 8th one. Also, I ask that you join my Discord, which is linked down in the description below. You do not need to talk. I just like to have you there so that you can hear the immediate instructions of where we're going, what we're doing in case we need to use any tactics, things like that. Hey, Axel, how's it going? I hope you're having a great weekend, by the way. I've been having a good one. So let's go ahead. Oh, you're right next to the guy for the mission. I'm gonna up my volume. There we go. So let's see. I go. We just turned everything in. Nope, we got fault line. Gotta do fault line. Okay. Do the non-heroic one first. Then we'll do the heroic. Just make things easy to that drawer. I have a bunch of buildings this way. It's almost a straight take this one. Here. Temple on here. I hope you guys found today's video interesting if you watched it. Because it's talking about playing City of Heroes with just using one attack power. And going that route and, you know, the beginning's a bit different than my usual videos. It doesn't start directly off with what it's about. I had to do some setup to talk about what was new. Plotline is, I believe, yeah. I had to talk about how I came about the idea. Just had a little interesting story of how it came about. It's Brickstown. Or I'm Bacon, so that's Perez Park. Hollows. Victoria. Boomtown. Galaxy City, which no more. Unless you play on certain. Okay, yeah, I am in the right one. So it is south. Map. Here. There's fault line. And oh no, we're in north. Oops. Hey Draco, I hope, are you feeling better, my man? I know that you were not feeling good on Friday. So hopefully you're feeling better. Fuel Canyon south is what we need. Do I know Frank Walker? I do not know a Frank Walker. Do not know of Frank Walker. Doesn't ring a bell to me. Axel. Yeah, run my way to the tunnel zone. There we go. Over there. Talk to him. Wait, gotta go back to Steel. Okay, well, while we're here. Oh, it's just had to talk to that person. That was it. In the mission. Good thing we did that one first. Oh, getting attacked. E. Let's take him out. Oh, red. I want to take it. Ultra. Let's try. Why not? Let's see how powerful the Guardian really is. Got one red down. Need endurance. Lost some toggles. Make them attack slower. Whew. Okay, let's get inside and do a bit of a rest. First off, we need to get our endurance back up. Oh, okay. So I know who you're talking about. Mentioning those characters, yes. So he's one of the more famous voice actors, because I watched all those cartoons as a kid. Yeah. So I now I know, but no, I've known of him. I didn't know that was his name. So thank you for letting me know that. But there's so many actors out there and stuff like that it's sort of hard to sort of keep track of them all. There we go. This is gonna be a cakewalk. If I could take on 2 reds, I think I could take these greens on. If I die to a green right after taking on some reds and healing up, how embarrassing is that? I got the rotation down for these greens pretty good. Not like they're much of a threat. Come on, run towards me. There you go. You just pooped you once. Oh, I missed. Darn. Go. I love that I can mix up this rotation if they don't miss. That one, got the blue guy here. Let's get some endurance back and we'll continue on. Oh, I got a cool video that's in the works that's going to be coming out probably the beginning of February. I am going to be interviewing a pen and paper game developer. And the cool thing is their offices are actually located in Portland, Oregon, near where I live. It's all set up. It's all scheduled. It's going to be really, really cool. So I got a few more that I'm working on scheduling out. I'm really hoping I can get the ones with the original Atari 2600 developers and get that scheduled out, but still gotta work on that. Going to work your way over here, are ya? There you go. Come say hello so you can go flying. That one. Back there. Picking clues. There's a clue thing there. Do you have any other blinkies? This mission, blinkies are important. Not hearing any other blinkies in this area. I think we're good and clean here. We're gonna go back over here and check this area since we have blinkies to find, because sometimes they just hide in the little nooks and crannies. Just gotta be double sure. We're jumped. Nothing here, so we're good. Just try to Tesla cage me. Okay, I just need to take them all out. So I did find the clue. Probably on one of those cogs. Clockworks. Okay, so got that done. Everything's done, so let's go here. Talk to her, available missions. Take that where we have to go. Oh, hey. Oh, here. Missions. Go. Oh, I gotta go to Steel Canyon. Go ahead. Here. Humans. Skyway that way. Since we're doing a bit of running. This up. Teleport our way back to the tunnel. Teleport to the what was it? The monorail. I go to what is it? Let's go. Never attack a hero next to a police drone. You're just gonna get teleported straight to jail. Well, that's not good. Ah! Oops. Deja vu, anyone? Okay, so let's do this. Now, if we run across clockworks along the way, we'll deal with the clockwork. That will sort of help get rid of the clockwork problem. I should have walked, actually, I should have walked away from those drones because it will made it so that I got the two for the taking out those drones. That's right, we're gonna do Steel Canyon so we can get the other one out. Let's do that. Back, they're up north. I think I chose, yeah, I think I chose north. I think, I'm not positive. So let's go here, here. Okay. I chose right. I chose right. What? Go there. Close enough. I'm not going to waste any more endurance. That. Missions. Okay, there. Got all of them done. Oh, we're over here. What we could do... We can do the clockwork. They'll be on top of buildings like that. And up there. Up there. Let's do that. We're here. Let's crank out the clockworks. There we go. Good. This on. This on. There's 3. Another group there. Ooh, those are white. Missed. Take that. Go. Teleport us over to here. A short skip and a hop. Nothing there. Nothing there, nothing there. Teleport over there. Just teleporting from rooftop to rooftop. That gives us an... and finish him off. Okay, let's get our endurance back. The last group will be what we need to get this mission done. As I mentioned in the last live stream, I'm not a big street sweeper when it comes to missions. If I do street sweeping, it's just pure and simple, no mission, just go out, clean the streets. If I take a mission, I prefer an actual, like, indoor mission. Endurance is almost back, so we'll be able to completely take these guys on. Cross. That. Missed on that. That's a bummer. Okay, got the mission done. I just gotta take these guys out because they're getting annoyance. And now we have a slight endurance problem. Okay. So we just wait for our endurance to get back, and then we're gonna go to Atlas Park. This one. So we're here in Steel Canyon. Why don't we do this? Yeah, we're already halfway here. Let's just do this while we're here in Steel Canyon. Get it out of the way. Why travel away from where you have a mission, then come back to it? Unless it's a really hard mission, you need to get some levels, stuff like that, then I understand. Or it's a mission that you're not a big fan of, you know, whatever your reasons are. I think it's on the other side. I am not messing with those guys. Learned my lesson in, what was it? King's Row with the skull. Purple skull. During a live stream. Didn't even see the purple skull, but that's, you know, not my fault. Just flying around, minding my own business, and got Tesla caged. Got Tesla caged by a clockwork and then taken out by a purple skull boss. Just waiting for the endurance to repop. Back up. Yeah, I could turn off my toggles, but when would that be? Do a endurance in case we need it. There. Have a quick drink while we wait for the endurance. I know on the third time manipulation power set, probably need to put some endurance reductions on it. Okay. I I always check the rooms because there can always be enemies in them. It's a good idea to check. This is the one that is. Oh, you go first. You know. Got that one. Okay, this deserves a rest. That was a rough one. Mainly because I'm having endurance problems, and then when you have the electric attacks and those draining endurance, you know, that's the roughest part. I feel sorry for tanks that have a bunch of toggles and then they run into a huge group of like electric type like, you know, clockworks is a good example because they all have electric attacks. Bring into a big group of clockworks and they get sort of alpha strike by the group of clockworks. There goes a huge chunk of your endurance. And that's, you know, a bummer because, well, that was my blaster with 2 powers. Overload and power surge, I think it is. Probably shouldn't have done that, but well. Got him. Ooh, bunch of toggles go down. There we go. And now we have no choice but to wait. So I'm going to turn off this toggle. Let the endurance get up on its own. I'm not going to use Ninja Run. Even though I love the look of the Ninja Run, I'm not going to use the Ninja Run in this. And, however, talk to him and get this moving forward. Okay, so got that part done. This is going to be a tough one. I wonder, do I have... That is an endurance reduction. Let's put that One. This one. There we go. We'll just do that. That should help out some. I put another slot there. I need to respec. I did another slot there. I have 2 there and 1 there. Those need to go away. Because I could have put those there. Or somewhere else. Okay. Turn this on. This on. This on. This up. Hey, Dread, how's it going? You're telling me you can't hit that guy? I just punched him and he went down. Well, we're in a little bit of trouble. Let's back out here. So if we get taken down, this. Okay. Run. Oh, couldn't make it. We're good. Do the res first. And we do the break free. I'm not going to waste the rest. I don't want to waste the rest since it's on a cooldown timer. I need the rest. So this is going to just be a wait for it to naturally go back up for everything and go from there. Okay, so. Oh, man. That's rough. Orange. Didn't expect orange. Of course, it is a hero storyline. But this could also get us to 17. All those oranges will get us a bubble or 2 at least. Waiting for our health, so we can do since we're not waiting for our turns. Let's turn on our toggle so that we don't pull dumb-brained idea and accidentally run in without our defenses on, because that will drop us really quick. And plus, this will help us with healing up quicker. Numbers go up faster. And I have been doing some work on Marpingo. Found replacements for some of the stuff that I was using module-wise. Great thing is they are all integrated Unity modules, so it's no needing to get a replacement module. I just need to uninstall or remove the ones that I have now. And then utilize the current. Back up here, see if I can pull this solo. keep missing all they want. Okay, now I said something. I jinxed myself. I said something. They're coming. No, you don't. No, you don't. I said, no, you don't. I'm not going to let you res them. Not going to happen. Not on my watch. Okay. The orange is down. Excellent. That works out well. Now we just need to get our endurance back. Health back. Our endurance is jumping back pretty fairly quickly. I'm happy with how quickly it's jumping back. First thing I'm going to do when we get into, since we're into duels, is I think I want to head to a, I think this one's a mutant. I want to head to a mutant shop. I want to get a bunch of dual origin enhancements and replace all the endurance ones first. This time, nope. I got both. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna this button. Them out quick, so I just have to deal with this guy. I'm gonna do accuracy. Accuracy, damage. Yeah, I should have done it all there. We have this room cleaned out, and now we're all by ourselves because, well, he disappeared. We couldn't help that. Wait for our endurance to get back up. Take out the white one first, then we'll take out the yellow one. As mentioned, we got a bubble or two out of that. That's not too bad. There we go. Can separate them. Nope. Not separate them, so let's do this instead. Let's hit them both. There we go. Let's clear this room out first. More pip health. Go. Back up some. Don't want to draw any extra aggro I don't need. There we go. Have enough endurance now. Let's pull them. That one. Let's get our endurance back up. We got some defenses, so if we need it when we get below half health, we can throw up those what is sturdies, because there's a tough and there's a sturdy. I think it's a purple one. Yeah, dark purple. That's tough. Oh, by the way, I have another video I'm working on down the road for City of Heroes. I came up with new enhancement types. I'm going to be doing a video talking about the new enhancement types I came up with. Back up. Like they fall. Missing all your shots. I'm missing some of my shots. I'm missing every other hit. Hopefully it keeps with the flares being the only that are hitting. Go. Should I be using fire in a warehouse? Probably not. But here's the thing. It's magical fire. It's special fire. It only catches what I want on fire. How's that work? Yeah. Left. Oh, right. There's. Let's see if I can solo pull it without pulling the one right around the corner. Can now be good. We'll see if it calls for help. Because every shot we get off where it doesn't call for help, bonus for us. that works. Yeah, the other. Also, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna keep those for emergencies. Doing good on endurance. This one, we have no try. Let's see what happens. And we got 2 hits in. And complete miss on their last shot, which is good for us. Okay, so we got all that done. Opened up this doorway. That big area there probably connects to there. Let's check the break room area. Office break room area. Here, make sure we have others, no others. Good there. But what we need to do, take this big room chunk by chunk by chunk. I'm good so far. No, you don't. You don't get to run away. And I aggroed them. There we go. Hearing a Blinky nearby. Okay, Blinky's right there. Can I get to it without aggroing? Yes, I can. That'll be one of 3 that I need. I can pull him without pulling the others. Nope. It was worth the shot. Wow, I'm missing on that. I don't know why. I should have gotten the other one too. I think he was in range. Fine, take that. Won't take my other 2 shots. He will go down. Is not rolling. Hey, Axel. This is leave. Let me double check. Oh, investigate clockworks. Twin shot is investigate clockworks. Yes, this is the twin shot one. Missed. Oh no. I'm not leaving for another at least a little bit like an hour and 5 minutes. I may even stay longer. Sometimes I do. I haven't done many Aurora Borealis missions in a long time. I couldn't tell you if they have something like this in Aurora Borealis. Okay, there we go. Multiple. Got him done. Okay, got the second one. Oh, said good night in Dutch. See, I don't know Dutch, so I don't know. Bonus badges, so fun without enhancements and enemies that are okay. So wait a second, you went with no enhancements slotted. How buffed were the mobs? Are we talking like +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6, +7? And with it buffed, was it the numbers were buffed or the levels were buffed? I plan on doing something like that. That's something I 100% agree with you. If you go to visit a country, learning some of the words is very helpful. If you go to live there, I believe you should learn the native language of that area. So if you go to Japan, you should know Japanese and be able to speak at least the basics of Japanese. Or, you know, if you're in Spain, Spanish. If you're in the Netherlands or someplace like that, you know, Dutch, you know, that it's very important to know just for basic communications, because, you know, nowadays people in America just think, oh, everyone should know English. No, BS. Wrong. And I think if you're raised, so if you're, let's say you're German and you're raised in Italy, you should know Italian but also still learn German. It's just the natural default setting for the arc. Okay. I thought it worth a shot. Oh no. No. That is not tolerated, sir. Just for that, you get the focus of my fury. And you are not allowed to get back up. You are grounded. I said grounded, sir. Now you are permanently grounded. Wow, my. That railing just adding extra defenses to her. There we go. Let's get our endurance back, and then we'll go back at it. Okay. Dutch, German, English. Nice. Now, the question is I know I grew up with some friends that were bilingual, and they were raised bilingual, and when they think, they can think in both languages. But when I've had friends that learned another language, they think in the language they first knew and grew up with, and then their mind translates it for them into the other language. What of those languages of the Dutch, German, and English do you actually think in versus having to translate it? Because I always found that fascinating. I mean, that mind, you know, it takes a good mind to be able to think in multiple languages just naturally. You go night-night. Line things up for this ability. No, stay down. Those Dutch, German, English, and you can think in all, dude. That's amazing. Probably back behind them. Let's see if we can just pull them. Nope, that ain't happening. I at least got one other. Nope, got all three. Make this quick, clean, and simple. The punch that took him out. I'm gonna have to sort through the trash. Well, it's fair enough. I've been turning things into trash cans, so. Go. This is defend against the clockworks. run our way back. This. That one went down quick. Okay, that one's down. Oh, nice. That's cool. Okay, right there. We got those like this. Give us res just in case. Use the power, we don't use that much. Nice. Exactly what I wanted it to do. More coming. I'm gonna wait. Just let my endurance gain back. Can I understand clockwork? No. I am... Nah. This. Nice, that works for me. For the knockdown. well worth it. Using that cone attack was well worth doing that. Okay. Got that down. I'll let my endurance catch up on me. Enhancement. Very close to 17. Yeah. And let's see. So we got that down. Missions do we have? Okay. This one here. Bring up our map. Here. Teleport over to there. Well, it's the closest monorail. We need to get Atlas Park anyways. I think that's one of the reasons I like City of Heroes is the way they designed the mission systems. Because in most MMOs, the higher level you get, the further away you get from any big cities or where the newbies are. You get further away from the newbie area. City of Heroes played it smart by giving the random generated missions that would send you back to Alice Park. So you could be a level 1 character and see the level 50s flying around, jumping around, teleporting around the starting area. And it's not because they're heading back to like a city or something like that. It's they're there to do a mission. And I think that's really cool. You know, I really wish more games did that. I only know of 2 games that really do that. And the first was Anarchy Online. It was also the first to do the randomly generated dungeons. And then City of Heroes did the randomly generated dungeons and let you gave you a reason to come back to the sort of starter areas. Okay, now go to King's Row. Here. Bro. Drink while things load up. Go. Get ourselves to looks like we have the event going on. A little bit of damage, not much. Clockwork Paladin events going on. Ignore that. Endurance back, and then we'll start taking things on. We get 17. I'm going to put 2 slots into this new power here, which was Time Junction, and that will help out with our endurance issues. Okay, well, I always enjoy lurking. It's only dangerous if you're not careful. Me, not being careful, never. Oh yeah, definitely. I already slotted stamina. In fact, I accidentally over-slotted stamina. There's 4 slots in stamina. So I'm gonna, when I get a respec capability, I'm gonna respec. In fact, I should probably check the emails and see if I have a respec. Oh, I'm waiting for my endurance to get back up. Let me check that. One moment here. Okay, there. I forgot about the emails and that I had a respec in there. So I'm going to do a respec once I'm done with this mission. Or should I do the respec now, since I'm just starting the mission, and then go in fully sort of nicely kitted out? Is a bold move to go through here and do this without respecting? Yes. I'm going to leave that, guys, up to you. Should I continue on with the mission? Or should I go do the respect and get the enhancements and sort of make myself more powerful? Because here, I'll show you what I'm talking about, because I did make a couple mistakes just being over clicky. So here, like I said, I put 1 too many in stamina, I put 2 too many in health. So I want to get rid of those. I want to put some into here, at least 2 into here. Push on I shall. Yep, yeah, I 100% agree. So, does that mean I'm triple handicapped then? Because, okay, I'm not respecting. But in real life, I have cerebral palsy, which causes an eye-hand coordination issue. And on top of that, I also have astigmatism, so my eyes constantly shake, causing an eye-hand coordination thing. So does this mean I'm sort of like playing at a +3 in difficulty? But I'm not wrong, am I? Yeah, well, that's because I grew up playing video games. You put me in a first-person shooter or something that takes snap reactions, and you're gonna see me fail a lot. Such as driving games, racing. I'll be bouncing off walls. Flying games and trying to do accuracy shots and flying around at the same time. I'm gonna miss most of my shots. Doing a Twitch shooter game, no, I'm gonna miss a lot. I mean, if Dread's still here, she can tell you I missed some shots. Yeah, to adapt, exactly. And that's honestly, that's why I continue to play those types of games, even though I'm not good at them, because I know it helps improve my eye-hand coordination, which is terrible. Will it ever be amazingly great? I know it won't. But I can slowly, piece by piece, work on it, just like my spelling and grammar. I know my spelling and grammar is terrible. It's bad. But I continue to work on it, adjust and learn, because that's the only way you get better. The moment you stop learning new things is the moment when, yeah, you're sort of going to be stupid, because over time you sort of forget things and it's replaced with new memories and things like that. But it's easier to remember them again once you learn them, just like riding a bike. Am I standing in the fire like a doofus? Oh, you want to know something funny? My first ever superhero in City of Heroes back in 2004 in the beta and live was an electric blaster. I named him Major Overload. And the cool thing is I came up with this great concept for his powers. He naturally didn't have powers. What he had found was an experimental device that Nikola Tesla made, which were these gauntlets that shot lightning. And that's where he got his powers was these gauntlets that shot lightning. And allowed him to electrify the air around him, which allowed him to fly when wearing the gauntlets. Oh yeah, I'm not a person who can just write stories on a whim or a great storyteller in writing or anything like that, but I can come up with cool concepts, such as, another character I have. It's a robotics mastermind with traps, and I named him Rigger. And he wears this exosuit, and I'm not talking like power armor like Iron Man or anything like that. When I say exosuits, I'm talking Appleseed police exosuits type things. If you've ever seen Exo Squad, something along those lines. Also, if you look at Battletech during the Clan Wars, the exosuits that they had in that kind of exosuit. And the reason he wears it is the character has cerebral palsy like I do, but it's more extreme cerebral palsy to where he has a hard time moving both of his legs and his arms. So the exosuit helps him move around. But on top of that, he's built drones to do a lot of the fighting, and he commands the drones from the exosuit. This is the stairs up here. Let's take him out because he's probably by himself. Of course, the game's gonna prove me wrong. That's how you do that. Got missed with the Molotov cocktail. Let me show you how not to miss. That's how you don't miss. Ooh, enhancement. What kind of enhancement did we... Ooh. I'll take that. Put that right there. That'll help out with our endurance. And actually, that's where it was inspired from. A Shadowrun character. And that's where I got the name from. Because the riggers in Shadowrun. I love playing riggers. Nice. That's so cool. Oh, I agree with you. And the reason being, especially with anyone with mobility challenges, people in wheelchairs, people who are missing arms or things like that, because it allows us to have, people with those mobility issues to have more ease and access. It evens out the playing fields, because if someone in a wheelchair goes up to a building and there's like 5 steps to get to the front door, how are they going to get to the front door? They're going to have to work 2 to 3 times harder than an average person to get to that front door, maybe even more. And that's what people don't understand. I have no idea. It could be the limits of their game engine, because the game engine is not something like an Unreal, Unity, or a Godot engine. It's an in-house game engine. They built their own game engine for this game. So it could just be a limitation of several factors. I'm guessing most likely maybe a physics thing, but I'm not sure. I don't think there would be any limiting factors. It could just be maybe the developers just didn't think about that. And even then, you gotta look at Xavier. He didn't, in some of the comics, he doesn't, and cartoons, he doesn't have an actual regular wheelchair. He had that floating, hovering wheelchair. Okay, yeah, true. You can't just lift assets. So they'd have to be very careful with how they did like a hovering chair. They could easily do characters in wheelchairs. That's not a problem, because Marvel can't copyright that concept. Now, if you did a highly powerful psychic that's in a wheelchair, they might have, there could be a fight there. But just by doing a character that's in a wheelchair as a hero, that, they can't say, oh, we own that, because, well, they already lost the lawsuit, dealing with things like that, because they tried suing Marvel or Cryptic for City of Heroes for using a white star, for letting players have characters with purple pants, for having regeneration, for having claws. And Marvel lost big time. Excuse me. Done and done. Yeah, I remember those early days. Take this guy. And down. We're not done yet. No one said we were done yet. Did I? Oh, that's right. Here. Something shot me. What shot me? Oh. There we go. I want to finish taking these guys out. I'm a completionist when it comes to actually clearing out levels. Achievement wise, no, not so much. Enhancement. Doing some salvage. Okay, now we've done that. What's the enhancement? I can. Oh. Yeah, the only thing that the judge said that Cryptic had to show that they were doing anything for was players making copyrighted characters. And Cryptic literally just showed them emails of players complaining that their characters were gray tighted or put into gray tights and renamed generic and then given a number based on the number, you know, that it was the copyrighted character. So, you know, the first character I'd be copyright and wiped would be generic 1 and so on and so forth. And the judge just looked at him and said, okay, you're a small team. You're doing everything you can to try to stop this. You even have a statement on your forums and your website to not copyright characters. You're doing everything you possibly can. You're good and clear. Let's go. Missions. Skyway. Lock that in. So we can bolt up. Go. Just start teleporting. Bump into a wall there. Teleporting the walls all over the place. There we go. Open space teleport. Let's regain some endurance and go from there. Almost got a level. That's right. Didn't we need to do that respec? I totally forgot about that. Respec. Actually, I think we can just do /respec if I remember correctly. Okay, I need to go visit Jack in Atlas Park. And take a side trip to Atlas Park. Because I did the / respec and it said couldn't do it. So we have to find a certain character to do it. Little there. Yep, this is on Rebirth. Rebirth sits more closely to the original. Let me check around City Hall. I might turn back the ninja run on. Turn the ninja run back on. Let's make the English clear. I believe it's Matthew and let's check in. There we go. Ah ha ha ha! We found it. Okay, so we're gonna take that. Next. We're using teleportation. What's going on? Okay, there we go. First thing I always do. In there. That's 3 and 3. Not gonna touch those again. Next. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, air, 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 images. Those in. So, that. That's done. Air. Yeah, I know I have on. No. No. Good. Refix my hotkey. Here. There we go. That should really help out with the endurance. Of course, I still made mistakes. Slightly. Not much. Slightly. This one. That one. Enhancement. This one right here. Okay. This is reversal, debuff, and slow movements. That's okay. All that. Now we go to Skyway. Oh, that's right. I think I messed up. You know, there's a couple mess ups that I made on this. Go back into emails. There we go. Let's go back and talk to him. We're going to do another respec. Not really what I wanted to do, but I screwed up somewhere. There we go. Do we want the Hellfire? Yes. Take the Smash. Yes. Go here. Take Teleport. Go there. Go next. I think this is where I messed up. Where I messed up here is I thought, okay, I'd taken Teleport and then I went to do something else where I forgot that it's not completed until you hit next here again. Now, I 100% have Teleport. Okay. So let's take Attack Whip. Take Agile. Take you help. Okay, there we go. Put one there. One there. Next. Two there. This one's the, yep, this is the toggle. Go next. Here. Here. Next. Agile's another toggle, right? Nope. That's an auto. Put 2 there so I can put in 3 defenses. There, just to help out with the teleport. Really help out with the... This is a toggle, so that definitely do. Go. So I didn't get because time junction is the last one, so no matter what, I do have to put in for that. I can put here, here. This is an auto, so there's no toggle for this. Take this, that there, this there, just to get it in. Yes, it toggles spot there. Let's get our heals and stuff put in. First, we're gonna do our heal. One here. Here. So now we do here, here, here. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that can go there. What is it? Oh, okay. It's just warning me that at that point. Okay. Now we clear this all out. Forgot what the command was to clear out the tray. Putting in all these extra stuff. I prefer when I do a respec, I want clean trays. I want to set things up my way. I don't want the game going, oh, put this here, 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 here. I like having my trays the way I want them for the powers and abilities so I can quickly access. Here's teleport. That is 0. Rest there. There. Okay, that's all taken care of. Next little fun step. We gotta go to Skyway City anyways. Turn on this. If I remember correctly, we are... Oh, we went science. Okay. So we need a science door. So highway due north. If it's in the south, we'll go south, but I don't remember exactly where the science store is in Skyway, and that's because I don't like playing around in Skyway that much, especially with super speed. Skyway is so annoying with super speed. Door. Science store right there. Okay. We chose the right one. Good. The lab. Oh, that's recipes, that's why. Why are you out here in duels? Probably have to scroll down further, don't I? Yep. Science mutation. That's it. Just one. Okay, let's bring up our enhancements here. Like this. We go there. Okay. Have that done. Oh, that's interesting. Big spender. Hey, if it helps out with the endurance cost, I'm cool. Now, this way. There was teleport to do. I'm close. Ooh, some damage there. I'm close. I still want to fill up more of the slots. I want to fill everything up. Because now everything's filled up. Give it time. Get the influence needed. No! No! Ow! This is why I don't like Skyway City. The only time you know you're safe is in Skyway City is if you're flying. Super jump? You're up at a high place and jump down? You're gonna hurt yourself. Teleport? You're on endurance like I just did? You're gonna hurt yourself. Super speed? You have to run this maze to get where you want to go. Endurance back. I'm gonna play it safe. Yeah, it is amply named. I mean, heck, they could have even gone with a Labyrinth City. Or a Maze City. All those will work perfectly fine. Oh, okay. Talk to her. And we get the mission. But it's time for the stream to end. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Oh, got one more comment here. Let me read this real quick. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. There's a stream I was doing where I was playing and I was actually flying around. And I was in King's Row. And I got Tesla caged by clockwork right above a purple skull boss. One hit down. I was like, okay, I can recover from this. I got some inspirations I can convert into a res and a disorient, a break. And so I did that. I did the res, and before the res animation even completed, the skull boss hit me again, and I was immediately down. I went from I'm in the middle of the res to I'm back on the floor. I didn't even get a chance to use the break. Was I screaming? Was I yelling? Was I swearing? No, I was laughing profusely and out of control. Just having an insanely funny time. So it's there in one of the old live streams. We're talking like a year or two back. Oh, you want where excitement is? Play on Thunder Spy. Go to any hazard zone. Get character to level 50. Go to any hazard zone. That hazard zone will have level 50 mobs for you to fight. You could go to the Hollows. You could go to Prez Park and the mobs will be level 50. Reason being is the mobs scale up to your level for you. But anyways, I am done for the night. I want to thank you guys all for watching and have a great night.